Nice day for a wedding. So Brenda Weltner has a new video about reigning as priests and kings with Christ. Passage I was just going over recently, and how when the king comes, he's going to take some away to reign with him on earth, and go like during the transition from heaven coming to earth, kind of help out with that. And that the others they'll be saved, but they're gonna go like to a temple. Almost sounds like they need to get cleaned up or something. And then she was going through First Thessalonians and about how the resurrected believers come with the king to reign with him, and how Paul was talking in 2 Timothy how I've run the race, I'm about to die, and he hopes that his righteousness, like a good tree, will help him qualify to reign and for the sake of the elect, to go beyond salvation with eternal glory. So she went over 2 Timothy 2 to reinforce it. It fits with 1 Corinthians 3. I couldn't argue with very much of what she said. There was a couple things that I wouldn't be 100% on, but I was in the 90s with almost everything she said. And then she talked about how martyrs of the beast will rise on the day he comes. And if you think about the beast being this whole Baal worship land, and that worship of Baal, well, that kind of narrows that down. And then she said how right now, this is the time when the bride has to make herself ready. So let's just think about the keys of David. 2 greatest commands: love God right, your neighbor as yourself. And how we all need to do that right now more than ever. And how many love money too much right now. Can't talk about how much they've got in the bank or how many multi-million-dollar houses they go vacationing in. So it fit a lot, all of this stuff, with either you've had your kingdom came or your kingdom's come. So I guess in that rapture, that's where you find out if it already came. Then you have to go through like indoctrination of doctrines of men that make sons of hell, but maybe you'll be saved by grace. I don't know if there's like a cold blood planet from Star Trek movie for the really dark trees, pretty diseased. I really don't know all the details, but it all fits with a lot of the stuff I've been saying. So for a great daily reading, I would suggest actually going through the high priestly prayer in John 17 and praying those words, and be one-on-one when you do it. Even if you're married, just do it separately, so it's for real, not a group. Because that's the other thing that other Shirley was in one of her visions recently. She said that when the king comes, it's not the fellowship with men that's going to be rewarded. It's going to be fellowship with God, which fits with that whole book of 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John. So it might be a good thing to go through some of these. Maybe go through the whole book of John, but actually pray those words one-on-one to God the Father. Because think about Judas. A lot of these pastors are just as sold out. And if the generational curse stuff goes like that, and you think about Baal worship, and you think about some of these people that have been in the bombing business, live by the bomb, die by the bomb, there's a lot of things here. I mean, I've never liked to talk about who's the Jew and who's not. And then I just recently found out that I've got Cherokee blood along with, I always knew I had German Swiss blood, but that might be from a tribe of Gomer or Ashkenazi. So, if Cherokee was Hebrew, another tribe, then what are we all talking about? Who's who? And aren't we just supposed to be circumcised in heart if he didn't separate Jew and Gentile? So, it might be a good thing to just pray that prayer today and think about all the Judases that are sold out already, that had their kingdom coming, but might be living that Lazarus scene soon going, hey, could I get a drip of water, family, bro? Come on, man. Tell my brothers.